2:30 Cairo local time. You're tuned into Channel 2. This is Mubnى, and it's time for the news bulletin. Start with President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Wednesday witnessed a celebration marking Laylat al-Qadr, or the Night of Great Honor, which falls on the 27th of the holy month of Ramadan. At a speech during the celebration, the President emphasized the need for a well-informed religious and educational discourse that boosts ethical and humanitarian values, maintains identity, and strengthens societal ties. President al-Sisi said the Holy Quran, which began to be revealed upon Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, at the Night of Honor, offered a path for building the human character. Hence, the Egyptian state's focus on preparing equipped generations that contribute to the development drive. The celebration is organized by the Ministry of Endowments of the Arts and Culture City in the new administrative capital. The State Information Service described reports released recently over Egypt providing Israeli occupation with military assistance at stark lies. The SIS said that such grave accusations denote a total disregard to realities that some social media accounts used to make since the fall of the rule of terrorist Brotherhood Group. The statement asserted that Egypt has left no stone unturned in its drive to support Palestinians in light of the catastrophic results of the aggression against the Gaza Strip. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates Affairs Badr Abdul discussed the grave Israeli escalations in the Gaza Strip and the West Bank with Palestinian Liberation Organization Secretary General Hussein Sheikh over the phone. The top diplomat reviewed Egypt's efforts in collaboration with Qatar to restore a truce, put an end to Israeli aggression, and strengthen a ceasefire agreement through launching negotiations over its second phase. Palestinian media said 2 people were killed and another wounded by an Israeli drone attack in Khan Yunis in southern Gaza, as Israel continued its resumed war of aggression since March 18th. 8 others were killed in an Israeli attack on Syria slammed Israeli attacks as a flagrant violation of its sovereignty after a deadly bombardment Tuesday in the country's south. An Israeli strike attack Tuesday killed at least 4 people as Israeli troops occupying Syria's southwest area clashed with local residents. Israel seized the UN patrol buffer zone inside Syria as former President Bashar al-Assad fled to Moscow in December. UN Special Envoy to Syria, Geir Pedersen, told the Security Council on Tuesday that he was concerned by Israeli statements on the intention to stay in Syria. He also added that Syria can return to violence and monopolies of power, or launch an inclusive transition, overcome conflict, and realize the aspirations of its people. Pedersen said developments on a new constitutional accountability for crimes committed over decades, security, foreign fighters, and the economy must also be addressed. Houthi-run media in Yemen today reported at least 17 strikes in Sa'ada and Amran, blaming the United States for the attacks. The group's website said the U.S. warplanes carried out aggressive air raids, causing material damage to citizens' property. Washington on March 15th announced a military offensive against Houthis, promising to use overwhelming force until the group stopped firing on vessels in the key shipping routes of the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden, in acts the Houthis say were in solidarity with Palestinians. The United States reached separate deals on Tuesday with Ukraine and Russia to pause their attacks at sea against energy targets. The U.S. agreement with Russia goes further than the agreement with Ukraine, with Washington committing to help seek the lifting of international sanctions on Russian agriculture and fertilizer exports. Recently, Kiev has been able to reopen its Black Sea ports and resume exports at around the pre-war levels, despite the collapse of a previous UN-brokered Black Sea shipping agreement, but its ports have come under regular air attack. Dear viewers, by this we come to the end of our news bulletin, but do stay tuned for more updates coming on top of the hour.